In 2012, at just 21, Cool and 3 others had made a huge risk robbing a T-Mobile store.
No man, they crazy as
no mask.
Broad
They
daylight.
handcuffed and pepper sprayed the employees in the 3700 block on Northwest 29th Street. It was later confirmed that Cool was struck by one of those bullets. His mother was in the house, but she was asleep when she heard the gunshots and woke up.
These exotic boys, smoke exotic ops. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic blocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
What up, Mula gang? It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac, and I'm back with another video. Y'all know how we rockin', man. Cloud stock, keep the cushion in my pocket. Listen, man, check it out. Before I get into the video, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button for a young nigga having that paper. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button for me, man. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Follow your boy on Instagram. Follow your boy on Twitter. Subscribe to the rest of my channel. Shop my clothing line, and let's go crazy, man. Let's get into the video right now. Shout out to the Family TV for providing this type of great content for us on Fun on Great. Make sure y'all click the link in the description or in the comment section below and follow a boy. You know what I'm saying? That boy be pumping them out on phone there.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Hey.
People, who you got here with you? That's right.
Bad bro, Fiji, cool to jail a decade. He fresh out, he back out.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome home.
He fresh shot 11 years ago, 2012.
Now, an armed guard with a private company patrols the store. No word on how long he'll be here. And it comes again just 24 hours after police say several men came into this T-Mobile store acting like customers. At first, police say they then pulled out guns and forced 2 employees and a customer into a back storage
when he got locked up,
where they were handcuffed and then pepper sprayed.
My nigga cool, my nigga we tight like Speedo. I'm playing this song. My nigga going fast.
Sniper game. YTL nigga.
Okay, so he got locked up for a T-Mobile robbery.
I don't even know what to get.
What the you robbing T-Mobile for?
I just came home and I'm dope boy clean, and I pull up in the truck.
That shit was lying though. Okay then.
We have Local 10's Joseph Ojo live at the scene learning what has happened. Joseph, what do we know?
And JC, at this time, still working to get a lot of information on this, but we can tell you a very active crime scene hours after this all happened. You can take a look at the scene. A number of marked and unmarked BSO deputies here on scene and crime scene tape surrounding this area. Where we are standing at is Northwest 38th Avenue and 29th Street here in Lauderdale Lakes. And if we take you to video when we first arrived on scene, you can see those investigators focusing on a home on this block. And this is all for reports of a shooting we are hearing, according to the people here on scene. The people living in that home telling us that their home was shot up at. Now, they are saying that this did happen sometime just after 3 a.m. this morning, and we are still working to confirm that information with deputies here on scene, but we have seen police going door to door and even seen them speaking with witnesses. We've even seen them using their flashlights and checking for bullet casings on the ground and checking cars that may have been hit by that gunfire.
Hold on, y'all, before we get back into the video, because we finna get right back into it, I gotta tell y'all about the Mula membership. The Mula membership is a website that I started a few years ago. Since I started this website, I have been able to put on so many of y'all, and I want you to be the next person to get put on. I'm gonna give you instructional videos, step-by-step instructions. I'm literally giving you lessons out weekly, daily, for you to understand these different categories. We talking about business, financial literacy, credit, crypto, we talking about stocks, we talking about Amazon, we talking about drop shipping, we talking about YouTube. I'm literally giving you the gems to be a boss, the gems to be a successful entrepreneur in 2023. So this is all you have to do. Click the link in the description, sign up right now for the low price of $50 a month, bro. $50 a month. You're gonna get access to a one-on-one help with me. You're gonna get access to my group chats where my experts worldwide work around the clock, 24/7, to make sure you have the best stock and crypto call-outs. That means all you gotta do is buy the same stocks and cryptos that I'm buying and make some of all this bread. Very simple, very easy. On birthday, stop waiting, stop procrastinating. Click the first link in the description right now, especially if you want to be a boss. And if you dead serious, man, if you want to put that work in and get that money on, I'm talking about that easy money on, click that link in the description, shorty, right now, because we only got 2,000 spots, and I would hate to see you be missed out. Skate.
I just heard a lot of gunshots, and we was just running for cover. There was some serious bullets.
Everybody don't believe going to jail means justice. So let's point this out. Just like if you harm or rob a man, he might get back if you didn't take his life. Or if you did, someone they love will handle the job. Now if you rob or hurt a woman, at that very moment, the women you care about in your life are now in jeopardy of being harmed based on your actions. As we all know, every action comes with a reaction. And then on top of that, the more enemies you make it tough for you to come out on top and make it more easier for you to be touched. And then when something happened to you, it's even more harder for you to find out who really responsible. All right, so fam, today we talk about a man who was shot at his mother house earlier this week after his enemies allegedly shot it up. Now the blessing in all this right now.
What happened?
This week. So fam, today we talk about a man who was shot at his mother house
He got shot
earlier
at his
this
mama
week
house.
after his enemies allegedly shot it up. Now the blessing in all this right now is that he's hanging in there.
Oh, he ain't dead. Okay.
Recovery.
Woo!
Thank God. And the reason I mentioned that now, fam, is because this story gets deep the more I did my research.
Okay.
Now this rapper was just released from jail 4 months ago, so it only took 4 months for his enemy to find out where he stayed and his and all this happened after this man served an 11-year sentence at the age of 21, which shows you no matter how long it takes, some people will never forgive you for the wrong in your past. And the fact is, that's life. In this video, we're going to talk about who this man was, his affiliation, how he was arrested, and the moves he made public since his release early from jail that led up to his mom's crib getting shot up, leaving him being injured in the process. So before we go over this one,
somebody else get injured though?
Give you no angle.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that blinking crib.
So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. 1050 Northwest 18th Drive. There's a housing complex called Golden Acres, located in Broward County, Florida. It's also the neighborhood that the rap star KODAK Black had grew up in. Another guy who was a kid growing up in Golden Acres until he was grown was Clinton Johnson, aka VG Cool. Cool was a guy who was older than KODAK Black, running around in the streets.
Oh, I think I heard KODAK say Cool
before. They called Brutal Youngins.
You and why you say that?
Huh?
Break it down to us.
What you saying now?
Like you say, when you think of Blue, you think of you, and why you say that? Let the people know, cause you know we taking on back this history here, Bryan County.
Yeah, because the reason why I say I think of me because back then, like I was I don't want to say a minute, but you know I was bad, man. I was tripping out there on the streets, man. But when I think of Brutal Young, I just think of me, you know what I'm saying? I just think of me and everybody who came up under me, or everybody who was like around me at the time when I was a Brutal Young. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
who was the members in Brutal Young?
Brutal Youngins.
It was me, Jay Black, which is Kodak
Big
today.
Brother, right? Oh, that's Kodak
Youngin,
today. Oh, okay.
Which is Mula now. You know, you got Jay Green, you got Young Money, you got D Boy, you got who else? That's about it right there, man.
Okay, man. Okay, but no one ever.
It's probably like one more memo. I can't think about it on top of my head. But to be honest with you, like the whole GA in 1800 is the whole Brutal Young. But you know, as far like the members, like that's what it was. What I just said though.
Shout out to the Tippy Toes podcast, based out of Florida. Them boys be tapped in the culture. We're gonna check out another clip from them later in the video. Now in Broward County, Cool had a reputation that had weight on it. He was known to rob women and men, and in fact, jail saved his life. In 2012, at just 21, Cool and 3 others had made a huge risk robbing a T-Mobile store.
No mask, they crazy as
no mask.
Broad
they
daylight.
handcuffed and pepper sprayed the employees,
two
of which were females, before robbing, taking cash.
They handcuffed and sprayed the employees.
More about an armed robbery at a local cell phone in Boca Raton. Chris McGrath joining us live from the T-Mobile store. And Chris, this is about the same time that this happened yesterday. What's the mood out there like now?
Pepper spray the employees.
Well, right now, relatively speaking, Paul, business as usual. But as you can imagine, a lot of employees shaken up. Just about 24 hours after this armed robbery, the employees I spoke with inside the store couldn't say much, but did tell me their coworkers are okay this afternoon. Now, there is a security presence here right now. An armed guard with a private company patrols the store. No word on how long he'll be here. And it comes again just 24 hours after police say several men came into this T-Mobile store acting like customers at first. Police say they then pulled out guns.
Oh, they put out
and
guns?
forced 2 employees and a customer into a back storage area where they were handcuffed and then pepper sprayed. Police say the 4 men stole cash and phones from the store, as well as personal belongings from the victims. One of the victims was able to call 911, but all 4 men got away and are still on the loose. right
they
now.
ain't had no masks
Back
on.
live in Boca, where police say they are making progress on this case, but so far, no arrests. Anyone with information.
And Boca Raton is, from what I know, ain't no hoods in Boca Raton. That's a nice suburban kind of like upscale area for the most part. Like, it's mansions and in Boca Raton. Like, it's niggas with money out there type.
Is asked to call police.
Authorities wouldn't make an arrest until 6 months later. Travis Bird, Allen Eugene, Clinton Johnson, and George's
Why
Richard
they both they eye closed? They got their ass beat before they got arrested?
were all in custody after a lengthy investigation. Clinton, aka Cool, he was sentenced 3 years later in 2016. The original release date, December 26, 2027.
He got
14
9
to
years for
15
that.
But he came home in 11. Coming home right before the holidays, October.
Oh, he did 11? Wait. He said what time?
2020.
Sentence. Oh, he got sentenced in 2016. But he was already in there for 3 type.
27. He had 14 and 15 years, but he came home in 11. Coming home right before the holidays, October.
That's
of
crazy.
2023.
Oh, so he just came home in October.
I've been enjoying myself, you know. I've been going on, really enjoying myself right now.
Feel good to be free out here, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man, for the people that don't know, how long Cool was locked up for, dog?
Man, you know, I've been going 10. I really been going 11 years, but you know, everybody stuck on the leg. He been going 10.
And that's why I be telling my about armed robbery. You finna go in this store and you might get a few $1,000s, or you might go get 11 years in jail. Like, it really don't be worth it, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like niggas gotta really like check that.
So, you know, I just 10 years, no tear. You feel me?
Damn, so a whole decade in 1 year?
That's a long time.
That's a long mother.
It's a long
time.
I gotta ask you, bro. What's the first thing you did when you got out?
Man, bro, you know what's crazy? Man, bro, what the shit, man? I had to went out to eat right there at a little restaurant in Tallahassee. Some little breakfast spot where you got to park, get out, and walk on the street. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what it's called. I ain't gonna lie.
Had to get some real food.
Yeah, I had to get some real food.
You was in there Cool. Like, what you did to keep your time flying, though, dog? Because you know, like I said, this prison, you gotta have that mind. They say, fam. Like, let us know how you kept it coming.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like I had on told you on the last interview. Basically, bro, I been like just stayed to myself because, you know, doing my incarceration, bro, I already knew what came with me, like with my presence. So in order to keep the bull and all the stabbing and everything else down, like I just isolated myself from a lot of people because, like, bro, I ain't want to be around nobody. So, you know, I just constantly like kept reading and you know, just getting me a little exercise in from time to time. I just kept myself busy throughout the day, you know. So I always had like a schedule going on each and every day. Even when I wasn't doing nothing, I was always doing something. You get what I'm saying? I just couldn't sit down. Like I always had to get up and go, even though I had to go.
Oh God.
As you can see, Kodak Black had gave his brother a chain. He even talked about the relationship he had with him by bringing him on a famous interview on Drink Champ.
Oh, I know he
put him on a jet when he first came home and gave him a chain. Cool went back to music, dropping music videos and tracks like Out the Trap that was released 4 days before he was shot.
What's up.
If a nigga won't smoke, we gon' pull up, we don't creep. When it come down to beef, we don't talk, we don't tweet. When it come to getting money, I do that in my sleep.
Cool was trying to make his way and pick up where he left off before he was arrested. On February 5th, 2024, a man was driven to the hospital early Monday morning following a shooting in a residential area in Lauderdale Lakes. The shooting was reported shortly before 3 a.m. in the 3700 block on Northwest 29th Street. It was later confirmed that Cool was struck by one of those bullets. His mother was in the house, but she was asleep when she heard the gunshots and woke.
Now to another shooting. A gunfire erupted early this morning in Lauderdale Lakes in a neighborhood.
One man was hospitalized after the shooting. Local 10 News reporter Joseph Ojo is live at the BSO headquarters near Fort Lauderdale.
And I know you have a reaction right now from the residents about the shooting that got to be troubled about this one.
And so, Christy, so the people or person behind this early morning shooting, they are still out there at this time. A very scary ordeal for this family who was fast asleep as bullets came flying into their home. Sky 10 flying above Lauderdale Lakes, the scene of an early shooting Monday.
I kind of just stay low. Stay out of the way.
Get on the
floor. Pop, 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 pop.
From above, evidence markers lining their driveway, where investigators could be seen using their flashlights to find bullet casings.
I just heard a lot of gunshots, and we was just running for cover. There was some serious bullets, air that sprayed out.
This woman tells Local 10, while she and her family were asleep, she heard the sound of gunshots hitting her home. She says her 33-year-old son was hit by the gunfire. A family member would drive him to the hospital.
It was very loud, very loud, very loud, very disturbing to wake up out of the sleep and to hear gunshots that close, not knowing it was like next door.
It was very loud, so I tell myself it was very close by.
BSO confirming the shooting happened just before 3 a.m. It would lead to this large law enforcement presence that lasted for hours in the area of Northwest 37th Avenue and 29th Street. Detectives door to door, looking for surveillance and speaking with witnesses. As police checked nearby cars for bullet holes, they found this car across the street with a bullet hole on the passenger side door, and the radio inside was damaged. Although deputies said the victim sustained injuries that were non-life-threatening, this woman said otherwise.
He sustained a lot of blood, yes he did.
How was his current condition at this moment?
Not good at this moment.
What the mama doing?
So at this time, no suspect information
Mama
has
outside
been released,
talking,
and as for that victim condition, we'll find out more information on that. Once we learn any more information, we'll be sure to let you know. But anyone who does have information, you can give law enforcement a call. We're here reporting this at BSO headquarters. I'm Joseph Ojo.
That's crazy. I hope that he made it though, right? Okay, he survived.
But to have a target on your back after doing 11 years, I mean, either you just did something recently, or somebody can't wait to catch you. Thank God his mother.
If he was wild like he said he was, though, if he was in that motherfucker robbing goddamn T-Mobile stores and shit with pepper spray. If he's pepper spraying and handcuffing the employees up with no mask on, ain't no telling what that nigga that did outside to another nigga, you hear me? So it really ain't no telling.
It wasn't hit. But fam, I want to know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. This was the story of a man who grew up as a man in jail, get released in his 30s, and get shot at his mom's crib 4 months later. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the family, man. I don't know, bro. Like, that prison shit crazy, but that's why I be telling about boy, every little decision matter, gang. You can't be robbing niggas and doing all this, that third, think you finna know. That ain't how that works, shorty. You feel me? Like, oh, bro, grave, nigga, you gotta really, like, just realize that shit. One little robbery, one little gun charge, one little shooting, one little nigga, one little theft, or send your up the road 11 years. Boy, he was supposed to do more than that. He supposed to get out in 2027. He supposed to do 3 more years. You feel me? For one little stupid thing, bro. And it don't be worth it, gang. But I'm glad he's straight though. On phone, I ain't gotta say rest in peace to nobody, shit.